welcome to the Improved Garage YouTube channel. If you haven't subscribed, please click the subscribe button. So today I'm going to be unboxing an Emotiva Basics A2 amplifier along with URL2 rack mounting kit, which are the right rack mount rails for this amplifier. And these will be powering my Emotiva T1 Plus tower speakers, which you should watch the previous video that I did on those if you want to see what unboxing those was like. So this, just like the speakers, is double boxed. So here's the first box. Here's the second inner. And then open this up. And you see that it's a lot of foam. So we've got foam, we've got a box, and then we've got the actual amplifier itself. And like every other Emotiva product that I've received, they comes wrapped in this cloth bag, which I like a lot. Keeps it protected so it doesn't have rub marks from the styrofoam from transit. A little bit of tape that keeps this shut on the bottom. We can open this up here and I'm going to show what it looks like. So there's the back side. On the back we have switches for automatic on, so whether it signal senses and turns on automatically. We have a switch for the LEDs, whether they're lit or not, on the front when this is powered on. So if you have it in a dark room, you can turn off the LEDs. There's a trigger input. If you have a receiver that has a 12-volt trigger out, this can be triggered to turn on automatically. It has RCA ins and it has speaker wire outs. And then obviously our power input is over here and it can take 115 or 230 volts. Power input. Looking at the front of it, we have the brushed face. There's a protective sticker over the screen, please remove before use. And all that's on here is a simple power button. That's it. One button on the whole front of the unit. Here's the rail kit. Not exactly sure how these mount. I've never used a rail kit with an Emotiva product before, so let's take a look at that. All of these products were purchased from Emotiva's website directly. They only do direct sales. There is no affiliation, there is no Amazon, there is no eBay, there is no anything else. You can sometimes pick up some things used from their Facebook group or from the marketplace, but in general, the products come directly from them. So, here's a rail. And here's a rail. And you really only need these rails if you're going to be mounting them in a rack. I do happen to have a rack in my living room that this will be mounted in to power my speakers. So there we are. Now it looks like I'm going to be unbolting this. Is going to go on this side like this. So it looks like I'm going to be removing the screw from the chassis itself, bolting it through this rack kit using hardware that's here in the bags. They give me new, longer hardware for the amplifier. And then they also give me rack screws with the cage nuts if you have a rack that requires cage nuts, which I don't. So it looks like what we need to do is take a number 2 Phillips. We're going to have to remove these feet. So there's 1. 2. And then here, we're going to remove these screws. And this rail kit fits a variety of products. That's why there's multiple holes, more holes than are needed. So for this amplifier, I'm using the back one here and the back one here. All right, so the screws that came out of it are short. They give you longer ones with the rail kit. So I'm going to use the longer rail, and I'm going to go through the rail itself, into the chassis, into the factory screw hole, where the screw was when I unboxed it. And we'll do the same thing here in the front. There we are, nice and tight. Then we can flip this over. We'll do the other side the same way. So remove the 2 screws on the side. 1, 2. Remove the 2 feet from the bottom. And then we will install the new rail kit with the longer screws. So there you have it, rail kit installed. You can see 2 sides, that's what it looks like on the front. And then obviously there's the back all the way across. Seems good, so we'll get it installed in the rack.